Do you know how to make the most of your music software? A DAW is the primary weapon for many producers and musicians in their arsenal of music-making tools. And getting to grips with the basics is vital if you're looking to produce your own music. Firstly, and most importantly, is your basic track info, showing your key, tempo, and time signature. Then you've got your playback controls, where you can record and playback audio from a microphone or instrument, and MIDI from an input such as a MIDI keyboard or beat pad. The track area has two different looks. Most DAWs will solely use the timeline view, but some like Ableton and Logic also have a mixing or arrangement view. In both cases, it's where you place your musical parts. People are most familiar with the timeline view, which is a conventional left-to-right chronological recording method. It's fairly self-explanatory, with a navigation bar at the top and the contents recorded directly into the timeline here. But the mixing arrangement view is very different. This view allows you to build up loops and clips on top of each other, and it works a lot like a beat pad, making it great for beat makers. It also allows producers to mix up their composition and record it in a bunch of different arrangements with the click of a button. The MIDI editor and piano roll is where you can adjust your MIDI recordings. You can push and pull notes, stretch them out and make them smaller, loop, copy and paste, add effects, and you can do all of this in the MIDI editor. VSTs. VST stands for Virtual Studio Technology and comes in many different forms, from instruments to pedals and effects. Some DAWs like GarageBand and Logic come with loads of instruments ready to install, and it's easy to find free and paid VSTs online. Some modules that generally come as standard are your EQ, compressor, reverb, and things like panning, which are incredibly powerful despite their simplicity. Most DAWs will allow you to use automation, which lets you increase and decrease the amount of certain effects as the track goes on. So if there's a specific place that you want a lot of reverb, you can ramp it up at the precise point you want it and turn it down once you no longer need it. The last thing you should be aware of are found in the program's settings, specifically the input-output settings, which let you select the device you're recording from and the device you play back on. Here's where you'll set up MIDI devices and any sound cards or mixers you're using for recording. You'll also find the export settings, which allow you to export in different formats and qualities, allowing you to choose a higher sample rate and a higher quality format for more clarity and depth in your final track. While most of these features are universal, it doesn't mean that your experience between each DAW will be the same. So try a bunch out to make sure you're using the one that suits your production style. If you found this useful, make sure to follow for more.